Because this is what we are dealing with now. Walmart decided to hire their own police force to stop theft that reached extreme numbers. The billion-dollar company does not like losing its money, so it took a bold step to open an in-house police station inside the store to stop incidents like this. The move aims to increase security and combat theft. The first Walmart to have a police station is in Atlanta.
Go figure. What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Say One's History. You are watching The Male's Perspective. Please make sure that you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're updated for all cool new content that's coming out. You guys, this topic that we're actually about to touch on here is the topic that just keeps on giving. Now, this whole thing with SNAP and EBT going away come November 1st, people are just really nervous and afraid about this. And they are expressing their opinions, whether it be a good opinion or a bad opinion. And you know how the internet works, you guys. 9 times out of 10, they're saying stuff on the internet that they really shouldn't be speaking in regards to. I mean, if you are going to do this stuff, just keep it to yourself. The other thing that I find funny is Trump and his administration just have these people in a chokehold because he thrives off chaos. Whether you like him or not, he thrives on chaos. And he reminds me of one of those people where as long as you're giving him attention, whether good or bad, it doesn't make him a difference because you're talking about him. You're giving him energy. And he doesn't care what kind it is. With that being said, we're going to actually get into these videos here. They are interesting as hell. Obviously, I want you guys to let me know what you think about these. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
Have another Real Housewife of EBT. Check this out. Tell me what you think. Better yet, tell her what you think.
The truth is, y'all hating on me because I live rent-free and I can afford the luxuries that y'all dream about for me and my kids. I'm going to continue to buy my luxury bags while the government pay my rent. I'm going to continue to go on trips and do the things that me and my kids love to do while y'all struggle to pay for a grocery bill and I'm swiping my EBT card.
This right here,
Wow.
public assistance and public stupidity. I mean, girl, you just gave the state investigator, the fraud department, the IRS, CPS, your baby daddy, a free tour of your finances with a ring light. Your next move, start a GoFundMe when they ask you to pay all that back. I'm sure we will all be lined up to donate to that one. Why would anybody do this? Is this real?
Unfortunately, ma'am, yes, it is real because you do have some ignorant people out there who will actually put their business out on social media and expect nothing to happen. You know why? Because generally speaking, nothing does happen to them. But they're, in some cases, getting the attention that they wanted. And when they get that attention that they thought they wanted, they realize in a very short period of time, it's not the attention that they really wanted. So check this out. I don't mean to make fun, but why is she looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She is. She's looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. She's walking around with I think she said like a Gucci bag over her shoulders. She's getting it and we're paying for it. Yes, obviously. People that pay into taxes, like tax-abiding citizens, we don't want to pay for people that are not paying their fair share and that's taking advantage of the system. So hell yeah, we don't want to basically pay for your free ride, lady. We don't want to do that. So it's funny to us, black, white, Mexican, Filipino, all in the middle, that you are putting your business out there. Because I'm pretty sure somebody knows where you live. Somebody knows can get your information like they have in the past before with numerous other people and report your ass to the proper people. So thank you. Really, Thank you. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. And on to the next.
So now they're telling people to steal food.
If you work at a grocery store and you know that the food stamps is not working in November and you see people stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die. I'm trying to make sure I heard this right. Trump said all the groceries is free now. That's what I heard. Well, you take from us, we take from you. Thank you. We're gonna be running out the motherfucking store.
This is exactly why I am not a fan of more socialism in America. We have
Facts.
too many entitled takers, and they just think that everything should be for free for them. And if the government isn't going to give it to them for free, then they're just going to go steal it. By the way, that first video where she is saying that grocery store workers deserve to die for reporting shoplifters, it has 38,000 likes. How about this? Get a job at a grocery store. Try that.
Facts. You know, and this is so cringe and it's so sad that it has 38,000 likes. And what that means is that there are 38,000 people out in the world that actually agree to what this woman is actually saying. And what she is saying is that if you snitch or if you say anything to the people about me stealing, I am going to kill you. And it's okay. That is absolutely okay to her. And it's not. It really is not. So these are the people that we are sharing, our roads with. These are the people that we are sharing our schools with, our society. And, they just feel like they should be entitled to certain things. And it's interesting and it's hilarious all at the same time because I don't get this stuff for free. I work my ass off every day. I have 2 jobs, including me doing my YouTube videos here that I do on the weekends for you guys. So it's crazy. This country was built on hardworking people, built on people who wanted a better life for themselves. And if they always say, if you wanted a better life, just come over here and work and you can live the dream. Now, whether that dream is real or not, that's a whole different subject in itself. But essentially pulling yourself up by the bootstraps is what I'm saying. And some people don't want to do that. So, hey, you play the game, you play the win, but if you don't win, you got to accept the consequences.
People are saying they're willing to steal food because their SNAP benefits might not be deposited in November. But here's the dangerous ripple effect when more food is stolen. One of the first responses is more government control and less freedom for everyone. So here's what we know. When hunger hits hard, theft of groceries rises. Some folks feel they have no choice when there's no food aid coming. And then stores respond. Higher losses, major security investments, stricter store policies. For example, self-checkout lanes get re-regulated, large bags are banned, and oversight increases. Next step, governments feel pressure. They hear from store owners, retailers, and law enforcement. They'll say, we must regulate this harder to protect communities and businesses. Translation, more rules, more surveillance, and more staffing manner. So the chain you're looking at is delayed aid theft, store reaction, government regulation. That means your choices and freedom as a shopper or store owner may shrink, not just for people stealing, but for everyone else too. The bottom line is this isn't just a moral issue. It's a structural one. If benefits are cut, yes, people might do desperate things, but the collateral damage is huge. Our stores, our prices, and our freedom will get impact.
Absolutely. And I've seen this personally. I live in California, you guys. I have literally walked into a dollar store and seen people running out with bags full or carts full of dollar-based items. Like, no joke. And it's interesting because I see a lot of kids and a lot of teenagers and adults, and it seems like they're doing it mostly for the thrill of it. They seem like they're doing it mostly for the attention when they're with their friends because they always walk out or run out laughing, joking, jumping in the car, you know. And when you see that type of thing, all you can do is just shake your head. Because if you live in California or if you have lived in California, you know that you don't want to get involved with people who are involved in this activity because you don't know what kind of mindset they have. And a lot of the people who actually work in these stores know that too. So sometimes they'll just let them waltz out. And what's going to eventually happen is what's going to happen, like what they're saying in a lot of these videos. It's going to get more restricted. Stuff is going to be behind more locked doors, behind more locked windows. Freedoms and liberties are going to be taken away because some people are acting an ass. And you know what's really sad about this whole scenario, this whole situation? Is these people that need these benefits really bad are going to be the ones that are going to suffer because of a group of people who are taking advantage of it. That is the real sad story of this whole scenario. But they don't care. As long as they're getting theirs, it doesn't matter.
I always call you guys. Oh, it's okay. She's still in there. Yeah, she's out of late right now.
Did she steal any? So she just steal it today.
Today, no. So what's your plan? What do you want to do? So I definitely want her on trespass. Okay. Sorry. And I have like the camera footage pulled up from yesterday too. Okay. And it's a massive cart. It's $800 plus.
Okay.
And then on the 23rd.
Did she just walk out with it? Did she scan items?
Yeah, no, she just walked out.
Okay.
Yesterday. With that, like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just walked out with it.
Okay.
Wow.
And then on the 23rd, I called you guys because she didn't steal anything that day, but she was going to, and I scanned it all out. It was like 7:35. She left it over there. The officer who came in said, which I understand, like there's nothing really you guys can do about that. But that's what I'm saying. Like I know she's going to steal, so I absolutely want her trespass. I don't. Oh, that's her. That's her down on the floor. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, so
Wow.
just want her trespass? Correct. We'll get her identified and figure it out.
This looks like it's in a Walmart or something, you guys. I'm not for sure. Pick up on all four. Oh, this might be like a Rayleigh's or something. Yeah.
Hey, ma'am. Can I talk to you for a second? So yesterday, sounds like you walked out with quite a bit of cart of groceries.
I did?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No? No. Okay. Well, right now, you're going to be detained until I figure it out.
Babe, I love you. I love you.
It's always a certain look, isn't it?
Trespass from the store.
That's fine. That's fine.
And then if you're on video stealing, you better not lie to me. You understand? You better not lie to me.
I might be.
You might be lying to me.
I might be. I might be.
You got warrants?
I might. I don't know.
You got ID on you?
I don't. Babe, I love you.
You can go. You can go.
I love you.
What's your,
Oh, can we go?
what's your name?
You have her phone?
No, he needs my phone.
You need your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
So, oh God, where do you go? Where do you start with this, you guys? So let's go back to what the gentleman said that called the police. He said that she was literally just in the store yesterday and she tried to steal, but she couldn't. So she felt comfortable enough to come back the very next day into the store and actually try to steal, which is wild to me that you're that comfortable to where you want, oh yeah, it's no big deal. Let me just go into the store that I robbed previously again so I can rob again. That's one. And then you steal over $800 worth of groceries and just walk out and think it's okay. Nothing's going to happen to you. That is where we've gotten with this whole situation. And this is wild. This is wild, and it definitely needs to be stopped. And again, I said this before in the last clip. I'll say it again in this one. These people that are doing this are affecting the people that really, genuinely need it. The people who can't work, the people who are disabled, the people, the veterans, the kids without parents. These people are going to be impacted because a good portion of people don't want to work and don't want to do their fair share. This is the world we live in, you guys. And what do we have here, you guys? But just more clips of just people stealing. Let's get it.
Because this is what we are dealing with now. Walmart decided to hire their own police force to stop theft that reached extreme numbers. The billion-dollar company does not like losing its money, so it took a bold step to open an in-house police station inside the store to stop incidents like this. The move aims to increase security and combat theft. The first Walmart to have a police station is in Atlanta.
Walking into Walmart.
Go figure.
Lots of cops.
Coming after Walmart locking up many of its items with locks like in here, in hopes to reduce theft, but it didn't work and only made other shoppers' experience less pleasant.
Bleach on the lock and key. Ooh, detergent soap, dishwashing soap, lock and key. Ooh, Lord, I got to elevate myself. This is the ghetto.
Do you think after adding a police station inside Walmart, theft will be stopped? And will other stores like Target follow?
So look, you guys, I don't have any sympathy for these giant corporations. They're making their money. They're going to get their money back some way, whether it be through refunds, taxes, or lost, theft, or whatever the case may be. The issues that I do have is for the people who are going to go that are law-abiding citizens, and they're, going to have to wait for the store clerk to come and unlock the key or to get them the stuff that they need. And like I said before, the other people who, can't afford certain things and SNAP, not being there for them because people are taking advantage of the situation. Those are the people that I actually feel sorry for. Those are the people who are going to get the short arm of this whole scenario, this whole situation here. And it's sad, because it distinctly tells you who the culprits are when they tell you that, places that are having all these things locked up are in like Atlanta, or like Decatur, Georgia, or these areas like Oakland and stuff like that. I hate to say it, I really do, man. I genuinely do, but this is what's happening. This is absolutely what's happening. And, it's just, you report in the news, you got to report what's coming out and what you see and what's happening here. And unfortunately, this is what's going on. It is sad, but it is the reality of our situation here.
Walmart employee came on here last night talking about how they had emergency evacuate the Walmart because people done stormed up in there trying to put stuff in their bags and be stealing. Baby, when y'all go to the grocery store next month, y'all better get in and get out. Don't be standing around trying to have no conversation with somebody from church.
And this is just another confirmation, you guys, that this is actually happening. I know a lot of people were telling me, hey, this could be AI. A lot of this stuff is AI. And I don't doubt that some of this stuff is. But there are instances where this is actually happening, and it's not AI, you guys. People are really going in raiding these places. I'll tell you a little story that I've experienced here. And this is way before all the SNAP stuff happened with EBT. But when I was actually helping my brother out, he's a security guard, and this had to be like maybe 10 years ago now. and we were doing security for Walmart on Black Friday in California here. And I remember when they let those doors open and the people rushed in and how rude they were, and the kids were so disrespectful, flipping you off, and just I could not believe it. I could not believe it, because if I was one of those kids doing that type of stuff to a grown adult, I would have got my ass beat. I would have gotten my ass beat, you guys. But in this day and age, it is par for the course, and it's okay for kids to do this kind of stuff because the parents are cheering them on. They're absolutely cheering them on. And if we have no discipline, if we have no fathers in the house, what do you think you're going to get? What kind of society do you think we're going to have in the next 10 to 15 years? Well, you're going to have a society where the next generation of adults have no respect. And from there, well, I guess we'll just have to see.
Alright, y'all keep acting a fool and saying what y'all gonna do when y'all don't get y'all SNAP benefits. Well, Walmart has just released what they're gonna do. Walmart said the doors will be locked. Ain't nobody coming in the store but the employees.
Wow.
Place your order online. Do your shopping before November 1st, because you won't be coming up in here with that mess. Walmart say they don't have time for that. Thank y'all for letting us know. Doors will be locked. Place your order online. Pull up. It might be a little wait,
Wow.
but you're not coming in here with that. You're not coming in here with that foolery. We're not about to take an L. Okay?
You know, I've always found that interesting that the robbers will actually tell you what they're going to do before they do it. Because any professional thief will tell you that the name of the game is secrecy. The name of the game is stealth, and to not let people know what you're doing. That way you get away with said crime. But again, people feel comfortable enough to say what they're going to do because they think that nobody cares about these big corporations and nobody's going to get in their way. Well, people care. People care because your actions have consequences for the rest of the people in your community. Not only that, not only that, you guys, but when they say that they're doing these type of things, they put not only themselves at risk, but they put the people around them at risk too. And when you go into these stores, a lot of these times, you know, it really depends on what kind of people you get that are going to detain you. And I'm speaking specifically in regards to the police, because we know that there are people that are good and bad on both sides. No pun intended. So, you know, it's like you're playing a dangerous game, is what I'm basically saying. And as a black person, for me, I'm just like, you know, you want to put yourself out of the equation of any kind of dispute that's gonna potentially end your life. And people feel okay with playing those games. But you know what they say? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Before we get started on this one, I just want to actually read this. It says Chicago grocery store owner defrauded for $8.3 million from SNAP and WIC program. No more wasting time. Let's get into it.
So what does the waste, fraud, and abuse look like in SNAP? Let me show you. So this was actually this year, August 26. Chicago grocery store owner sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for fraudulently redeeming SNAP and WIC benefits. How much, you say? Redeeming millions of dollars in benefits under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Yes, this is the fraud. Let's look at this person's name. You see that name? Okay.
Yusuf
He owned a grocery store in Chicago line and on Chicago's southwest side. So from 2011 to 2019, Al-Hawa fraudulently redeemed or caused to redeem SNAP and WIC benefits for non-eligible items or cash, and redeemed SNAP and WIC benefits on behalf of stores ineligible to participate in SNAP and WIC. He admitted in a plea agreement with the government that he caused the loss to these programs of more than $8.3 million.
Jesus.
He pled guilty to wire fraud and tax charges. That's the waste, fraud, and abuse that the Democrats want to protect. And that is the waste, fraud, and abuse that our president is not trying to allow and that Congress is trying to fight back against. $8.3 million could have helped so many American families that actually need it.
Yes,
but this person, Yusuf Abu al-Hawa, decided to literally defraud the government and defraud the SNAP and WIC program of $8.3 million right here in Chicago. Have you heard Pritzker talk about that? Have you heard Brandon Johnson talk about that? No, you haven't, because they don't care. And this literally just happened on August 26th. 2025. You should go follow
Just
those
a couple
types
of months
proceedings
ago.
because then you'll truly understand what we're talking about. We're not talking about a Mexican grandma who's getting a little bit of SNAP benefits to take care of her family. We're talking about large-scale waste, fraud, and abuse that is occurring in the SNAP program.
$8.3 million. Like, how, like, I can retire off that. I can go to the Philippines, me and my wife, and we can live comfortably for the rest of our lives. I know how to live off that. You know, it's so interesting because both sides play political games, and you know that they have different media factions on their sides, you know, whether it be Fox or whether it be like MSNBC or CNN. They both play these political games, and they have their media and their social media sites on their sides, you know, pick a side, whatever you want. And you never get the true story until you actually start deciphering and start listening to both of their the narratives from the different news stations. And when you do, you start to realize that a lot of the stuff that you're hearing on both sides is nonsense. It's hogwash. And a lot of times, and I find this crazy, but a lot of times for me to actually get the true unbiased information is you have to go to media sources outside of the US, you know, because they don't have any political stake in the game. They just want to give you the news as it is. And it's crazy to think that, but that's what's happening here. But yo, $8.3 million in SNAP and WIC gone. And look, another thing I want to touch on here, and I know this is going to be a hot topic, a hot button situation here, but the name, I think his name was Yusuf or something like that, Abu. This just, I don't know this man, but to me, you know, I would be asking, is this person an immigrant? I don't know. I don't know. Are they here legally? Just questions that I'm asking. On to the next.
Nationwide, people trying to buy food with their SNAP benefits and learning there's no money left on their cards. In Pennsylvania, Joe Karp learned he had just 11 cents in his account.
As a senior citizen on a fixed income, that's my lifeline. That's my food for the month.
Our stations from coast to coast tracking down victims whose accounts have been drained, leaving them with no way to pay for groceries, a scheme known as SNAP skimming. Thieves often do this by placing a device on machines where cards are swiped and using the information to make duplicates. Grace Perry telling NBC Connecticut $500 in benefits were stolen from her account and used in another state.
This card has been in my wallet the entire time. I've never let another soul use it, ever.
The USDA says it replaced $220 million in stolen SNAP benefits over the past 2 years, but that program ended in December. Wow. Reporting from our Houston affiliate, KPRC helped convince a Texas congressman to push for legislation to restore that program. But experts say the system needs a security overhaul to modernize SNAP cards.
Do you think chip-enabled cards would drastically reduce the amount of fraud we're seeing?
Yes, SNAP participants deserve the same protections that debit card and credit card holders have.
For now, SNAP users should change their PINs frequently, check their accounts often, and report fraud right away. Vicki Nguyen, NBC News.
So I didn't know that, you guys. I didn't know that SNAP and WIC, like EBT cards, didn't actually have the chip. I guess that's supposed to prevent a lot of the fraud that we actually see with the SNAP and WIC cards, but They don't have them on there. That's interesting to know. With that being said, this ties in directly to what I was saying earlier about it affecting the people that really need it. You were hearing just a second ago how the gentleman was saying that he is, I think he said he was on disability, you guys. And, he couldn't afford it. And he walked in and he only had like 11 cents on his card for him to be able to get food. This is something that he really needed. These are the people that I feel sorry for, the people that are being taken advantage of, that really need these benefits, the people that are not trying to stay on this for long. They just need assistance. And because, like I said, there's a group of people out there who are taking advantage of the system, now it's going to hurt these people who really need it. With that being said, you guys, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think, whether you agree with me or disagree. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Again, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're updated for all cool new content that's coming out. Look, I appreciate you guys so much. I will holler at you later. And I promise you, I will keep cooking up this content for you guys. With that being said, I love you. Peace. You've made it to the end of this video, which basically means that we're best friends now. And best friends subscribe to best friends channels. And they like their videos too. So, I don't make the rules. It is what it is. You got to take that up under the Best Friend Act, code -7223-002. Write a subscription and subscribe.